all these guys. Now there we go. This guy played quarterback in high school because they're all the best athletes from their high school, so they were quarterback at some point, and then they got college, they got moved to quarterback, but they've taken snaps, and they could do it. All right, we'll get Adway is coming from Australia.
Yeah, he's still.
But I'm wondering, like, everything they trade everything out for everything, you know? So they go to New Mexico, they film. It's supposed to be Riverside, California, and then they go to Atlanta, they film. They go to Prague, they film. So they're trading it out for something. But Australia seems pretty far away to trade out for something. Well, it just shows you how Hollywood works, which is there's no distance they will travel to not pay taxes or to get a break on whatever. It's not called show friends. What's it called? Show business. Oh, it's a business. Show friends. I can't tell you if it wasn't, but I'd be lying to you. All right. It's a business. That's how they roll. So I don't know. Oh my God! I didn't see me. What are you able to say? Oh yeah, my ears good.
It's done. They want to see it's far away.
There's bar. Why?
It's like only seen the couple. You seen the movie?
No, I don't understand.
I've seen some of it.
Does it hold up?
Well, it might came down a movie where they came up with the title before they came up doing somebody got a bar.
Second to none.
Why? Must be good. All right. Look, I don't like calling hobos and moms previously housed, and I don't like calling comic books traffic comics. It's all too majestic. The two buses in Florida, let's call it what it is. It's the only way to eradicate it. All right, we'll take ourselves a break. We'll come back with Anna Bray right after this.
It's time for Nicaraguan Name That Movie with Adam's Fun Lost Waldo. See if you can guess. Crikey.
If you want, how about that? We never do once.
Yeah, about 9 weeks maybe. That's what it's been with a few minutes. Yeah, about 9 weeks. I mean, the cold comes, which is like Brisbane and Jason. It's about an hour from Brisbane. And so we were in LA. This is like I think it's one of the other ones.
Working on doing the last season to prepare for and how is it that, like, what's the schedule like? Are you shooting every day, you get days off, you're explores, meet,
Great question. I worked with some beats and this is, no, it's been awesome. Last season I was, great question. I worked with some beats and last business. This is, no, it's been awesome. Last season I was, really fun. I was a part of the show last season. I was down there and, it's cool to, play this game for the first time. It's been played on TV and that. That's good. That's the just a bunch of anecdotes. Things he's there, man. I told him. But so this season is a lot more of becoming a lot of post-college. So we have a bunch of shows. He did time periods of flashbacks in his life. 10, 15 minutes, so now the whole lot is starting to, his flash the rest of the world. So it's obviously part of his life. Before was a father figure, I think it was Madison. So it's just been awesome to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that and coming down here. And have free time is cool. I know we can city off, I did a bunch of shows and meet a lot of young shop, which is like their Panda Express. And I know that sounds like you pay something to pay Brad to do Vegas to get young shop, but it's actually fine Japanese cuisine in Sydney. So then I shot for 4 days, a couple days off, and then the ones that went off.
Hey, how's it going?
Today off, and then tomorrow, Saturday, something future, and Sunday, and probably watch the Super Bowl, 9:30 a.m. Monday, in the sports bar, which the American bar, really young here, and I have a Super Bowl party. I'm not even care about American football down here.
Just say, go to Adam.
Yeah, get better.
is there whole infrastructure there that goes out in stages and go kind of like what happened in Atlanta recently?
Oh yeah, I mean it's pushing it there more so we get down there for here's a long I was the Caribbean sheets that James speaks over there. On 6 stages, they got full on, recipe set, green screen surrounding everything. This is a whole setup. Yeah, it's a full on. It looks like any so it's pretty cool. Pretty big. You'll be out here. Originally, we came out here because nothing was open in the States. I think NBC was like, you go to Australia now. Wait to see if Benedict Cumberbatch ever gets to act again in anything. And so they were like, yeah, let's go to Australia and get it done.
Hey, how is The Rock and Vince McMahon? I don't know that much about Vince McMahon, but it seems like maybe he rubs some people the wrong way. That's about all I know. But The Rock may rub it for being all with great or
Let's just say, he's a true businessman. If he says that, it's a business move. It's a strong decision, and I respect it. Support your family. He 76 now. He's documented. So really, he's a real man of word type guy. Grew up in a pretty funky living situation with music and trailer park home. Just really came from nothing, and a lot of abuse and true good side story. And very orthodox way of getting emotional. In so many ways that a lot of their workers are trying to take them out. He was doing more than a better man. Well, develop more relationship with the artists. So I think why Ron gets so close. And the father figure aspect, which I think was maybe a little bit a gap for both those guys with whatever they were filming for each other. But Vince, they really dug each other. Vince really believed in them, and I think if he took you under his wing, really had a lot invested in trying to help you achieve your dreams, which also benefited his business. But there's some great scenes of me first meeting Dwayne, second at the time he's over to Madison Square Garden for the first year of WrestleMania and Royal Rumble, and also telling him that he's not ready to get into that WWE, which I didn't know. Which is kind of as it says in the show, like a shitty thing here that he wasn't ready. It was training and he hadn't seen it on his matches, and then but then on the flip side, for me, Vince McMahon's office is a big deal. They have to tell you we're going to set you down, and then when you're ready, we're going to call you back up. Really put a flyer on his ass. But Dwayne apparently was go back and watch the footage. Once in a lifetime type of talent, and so it's no, you see people that get to these levels, and I know I do this. I just go, oh yeah, of course, look at them now. Of course, they were going to always be this, but it's like, man, there are some true. You go back and do the research. It's like there's no blueprint that says just because he became a popular wrestler that he's going to turn into what it's turned into. So it's cool to be able to tell this part of the story. And the more you get into it, it's like you show the more you discover which choices, inform your choices for the performance. But also, I just found out something that's clear out of this, which is nice. It's kind of pushed like the fucking, some of the poor choices down in the cookie circuits, and it's just for Vince McMahon now. So if anyone ever jacks my laptop, jack myself to my laptop, they'll be very confused. But also, let's assume you're being confident. I wish I had an abusive dad. I feel like I would be on top of the mountain right now. Because look, the comedic ability is there. It's the abusive dad that's really the creative dad. It's super size. Let's go down the list of abusive dads who have created amazing people. Ready? Let's start with his dad. Immediately just jump ship to Michael Jackson's dad. Yeah. Household names. Brian Wilson. All the greats. And I feel like the ability's there. But I'm not overcompensating for the hurt, and I didn't make any proclamations of one day you'll love me. It's just I need a little less rocket fuel, but only abuse, evidently. They never thank, by the way. They never thank at all. But there's always a thankless job. It's like Mike Tyson never had to be absentee or abusive dad. But I feel like you're always grinding, you're always chasing it, you're always. You want me out? Yeah, it's a fire. It's a fire. You guys have a confrontation. That's not. Yes, that's right. Yes. Now I had, there's the. Say this. You guys have a confrontation. That's not. Yes, that's right. Yes. Now I had. There's the use of that, there's no debt, right? So then I think that's also the same token, they overcompensating and trying to, earn that mother attention. But then nice to be able to get a stepdad, but then George beat me. That's such a nice guy. No, George is an animal. And also beat him later in life, which I guess was for him to prove that you can still, relationship around your 70s. And then also that man of the house is first. He's fucking but imagine how your career is wide. There's nothing wrong with your career. Why? Imagine the height he's soaring to right now. Biological
use of alcohol. Right now, we're doing a show called Young You. It sounds like an eight-figure scare. Young and brain.
Yeah, yeah. You can post some food pics on our brand that I think is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if George were now here's an interesting question. If George, who is not a violent man at all, I got this shadow action, which is just awesome. But his weapon of choice because he's such a scholar will probably be an old library book. He's got a library and he's got a lot of like his core is like old study books from like the 50s, like 40s. Also, when he starts spelling books, no. So I think his weapon of choice would be like a Mortal Kombat here. It's like stick this is stick. It'd be fucking books to the face, about 5 at a time. And he'd be like throwing them out, at the end of the game. He definitely would be able to, show those things out like fireballs or Super Mario, like real quick. And then probably they would take me out.
How's it doing stand-up in Australia? Is the audience appreciative?
Let me tell you something. Not only do they know me, they know you guys. I've got quite a few cool, right? So get your asses down here. Let's set up a live show. It rules. They love American comedy. I was at this club in Brisbane. I did shows because I had so much downtime. I did 3-4 shows a night for 5, 6 weeks. And it was just awesome to be comics in the community. And some were more punk than others that I'm.
Hi, this is Dylan. Hey, how's it going? Okay, what can I help you with? No. Okay, love reading. Just taking notes here. Do you have a specific question that you want to start with, or any background, or do you just want to jump to the cards and see what comes out? Okay, 1 second. Let me shuffle for you. Let's see. Okay, so I do see an energy of falling out with the Two of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles is after this energy. It is, I think, a want for stability. The Knight of Pentacles is facing the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles is just the opposite. It's lack of stability, lack of balance. Now, the Lover's card is here as well. Although you don't really kind of see the movement from the Two of Cups in reverse to the Lover's card energy. So I almost feel as though this is somebody's hope or prospect for a future relationship. Would be this kind of idyllic Lover's card energy, which is like a high-ranking soulmate connection. It could be like a twin flame soulmate if you believe in something like that. So, that's kind of more the vibe that I'm getting. Let's see what else wants to come out. Feel free to jump in at any time, or I could just keep on seeing what else wants to come out. Let me see. So yeah, oftentimes in a relationship, if you feel like a partner can't provide that stability, then there is this kind of wanting to move on or away. And that's kind of the tarot cards, I like to say, kind of provide that energetic snapshot of what's kind of going on. And so, again, this Two of Cups energy, I read as, under the Lover's card. And so that's why I said earlier, like, for the Two of Cups to come out in the reverse, that symbolizes more of a falling out between like a soulmate connection, a relationship, an emotional connection. So you kind of be hard pressed for that to kind of, move from an inverted position to the Lover's energy. The Two of Cups, kind of, if we're putting things like in a hierarchy, if pointing down to the reverse position, you could say that, in a way it points to the Six of Cups in the upright. And that's how I kind of categorize them. And the reason why I say this is because the Six of Cups references more of a kind of innocent, pure connection. It features two children on the card. And so to me, this is like outside of the kind of complications of, being in a grown adult relationship. Trying to get back to where do our kind of inner.
What do you mean by like two children? I guess I really don't understand what they're talking about.
Yeah. So it's kind of like we all have like we all have like our inner child still, like that purity, that innocence that we kind of, you want your inner child to play well with your partner's inner child. You know what I'm saying? Like beyond like the complications of sex and adulthood and complicated topics or whatever, money, finances. So, does that kind of purity play well with that person's purity and innocence? So symbolically, the children on the card kind of represent that. And so kind of relationally, it may suggest you need to get back to that kind of innocence, to that simplicity in the relationship. If it, would want to kind of graduate to this Lover's type energy, which is more of this full grown adult. The Lover's card features two grown naked adults, man and woman. Doesn't depend on, non-gender specific, but that's what it is. It's the kind of assumption of adulthood and, being bare in front of each other in truth and honesty. So that requires a lot of vulnerability, that requires a lot of truth. But, again, so if we're looking at this as an energetic snapshot, the Two of Pentacles in reverse.
Yeah, let me go ahead and just go forward and just kind of tell you my situation because I really don't understand like the stuff that you're telling me.
Okay, sure.
Moving forward, I don't have a lot of time, so that's why I was like, hey, kind of move forward. So I wanted to see if you see my boyfriend. We've been together for 9 years, going on 9 years, and found out. I've been knowing he was cheating on me, but we were trying to work things out. And I talked to the female that he was cheating on me with, and she said that she's not dealing with him anymore. You know, and I want to know, we're not living together right now, and I am pregnant with this child, like 3 months. We have a child together. So I wanted to know, will he be coming home anytime soon?
Let me see. 1 second. Let me see. The King of Cups is out here. Let me see. I'm trying to see if there's an energy of a return here. Yeah. He told you that he was going to move back in with you or away. Oh, move back in with you. Oh,
Now that I talked to that girl, it's like,
well, if she said that she's not dealing with him, then I would take that. I would take her word for it. And if he's telling you that he's going to move back, I would take his word for it. Um, the Knight of Pentacles could represent this stability coming back to you now that I have more context, and him taking action towards you. So yeah, I mean, I could see him returning, and definitely if he's telling you that, I could see that as well. I could see that as well. You know,
but like now that this is happening, I really feel that.
well, I do.
Actually, not really, but I don't still talk. Like that's why last predator she told him.
So,
She told him to.
so that's what you mean by everything that happened?
Yeah, it's not happening. I didn't know we were cheating, but like I don't know to what extent. But I did read his text and stuff.
And so the extent is he was basically staying with her on and off the times that he wasn't at home with you. What's that?
He doesn't stay with her. He has his own place.
Oh, okay. So everything just came to light, essentially. You'd found out.
Yeah, everything just came to light today.
Yeah.
We live together. I just asked her, we see each other, she's like, if we just like a group,
Yeah. Yeah.
time for like left.
Yeah. And did you guys used to live together before? Ever?
Yeah, we do live together. We do live together for 8 years together.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see him. I could see him taking action towards you. I feel as though I could see this. I could see this. This falling out energy that came out first and foremost. This could very well be him with the other woman as well, and then him kind of.
He was telling me that he's no longer talking to her, so he's gonna come talk to me about the whole situation.
Yeah,
So don't tell her, don't text her anymore.
yeah, yeah. I could see that.
The relationship's over, he said.
I could see that. Yeah.
Do you see the relationship being over?
Let me see what wants to come out. Five of Pentacles yeah. I mean, I could see so. Yeah, I could see it being over. I would like to see. Well, the Queen of Swords is like an energy of like cutting someone out of the picture, so I could see it being over. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, you can you say it again? You're saying that it's confusing and cloudy based on what they're telling you or what I'm telling you? Yes. Oh. Hmm. And then where does the confusion come? Is it just like the lack of trust?
Yeah, I just still believe them because they're still talking to each other on the phone. Because since I called her, she's calling him. They not called her, or like I'm texting her. It's my first time talking to her. I've never talked to her before. That's nice.
Yeah. Well, this Four of Wands energy in the upright does represent union, but I can't imagine that it's between them because, again, the Queen of Swords is about cutting someone out. There could be some emotional immaturity involved. So, in which case, he's just tired of her BS. But then, I'm curious as to what this Four of Wands in the upright represents. But he's just putting up a wall against her, and then he does want some sort of union with you. You know,
So she was based off the text like that.
yeah. I mean,
Please help. The caller has the opportunity to purchase more time through PlayBot.
yeah. I mean, I feel as though he's trying to play both sides. He's trying to play this kind of in between. And, you know,
Please hold. The caller has the opportunity to purchase more time through Quick Buy. You are being reconnected.
hey, thanks for reconnecting. Hi there. Yeah, so the card seems. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, you can
I was just gonna say that they seem to be trending in the direction of him trying to make a measured decision to do the right thing. I think he was coming from a position of keeping his options open, but he's trying to work it out here and trying to have discipline over himself. And I think that in his mind or his heart, he's trying to come back and do the right thing, is what seems to be the trend, just based off of what I'm seeing in front of me. So yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to know what I wanted to know. Like, if he was going to come home anytime soon, if he's just telling me that he told me he was going to come home today, but since everything happened, he didn't come home. I don't know if it's true. Did you see him packing his stuff, like what he said?
Let me see if there's truth there. Let me see.
I just feel like everything's a lie. It's like everything's cloudy, you know?
Yeah. And it's like, you also have to ask, like, why would he lie to you about coming home? Like, what's in it for him? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is he trying? It's like, I don't get the sense that he would lie to you about that to like throw you off his trail, or maybe to get you to stop like hounding him or something. But that's the only thing that I could see kind of clearly as to why he might lie. But let me see if there's anything else saying that he's lying about coming home. Let me see. So he is at this crossroads decision with the Two of Swords in the upright. Um, yeah, I could see the Page of Wands is like a picking up and going type energy. So I feel as though, yeah, I think he is, picking up and going. I think he is packing and doing things like that and gearing up to go with this energy coming out here in front of me. I think he's concerned, obviously, yeah, because if there's some drama between the two of you, and that's kind of like what I was referencing in the beginning too. I know you mentioned that you didn't quite understand it, but
I just didn't, because I didn't understand the term, you know? And you know, my mind right now is so cloudy right now.
yeah,
Like, it needs something like easy to understand.
yeah. No worries at all. But I think just to keep it simple, it's like, yeah, like there's a couple of things involved, because if you're in this position, you're in a vulnerable position right now, and you do need to keep it simple and truthful. If and when he does come back, that's going to be the main kind of source of strength, I think.
Because I know him and her, they're still talking.
Yeah.
Because when I text her or call her, she'll call him, tell him. But do you see them reconnecting again?
Let me see if there's reconnecting, talking. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I see them again. It's interesting because we got that Six of Cups energy with the two children that we were talking about. Yeah, I do see them falling away completely. Yeah, they're no longer like getting along.
Yeah, I don't know what like changed his mind about her.
Well, Yeah. Yeah,
I'd rather text you.
yeah. I think it is like an emotional component where their inner children weren't getting along or whatever, however you want to say it. Like, like a certain reality settles in and you realize like, oh, I don't care about this person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the purity of like the innocence of like, do I actually care about this person? So I think that that's what we're seeing here with this energy in the reverse, where it's like you realize who you
With
really,
him who realized it.
yeah, you realize who you care about. So I think that that's why he's kind of leaving her and moving away from her, cutting her out.
So she'll say you could text and she just acts weird with her now, you know?
Yeah, and I think like, yeah, I think that's why she was contacting him because she's just trying to kind of tell on you, and he's just trying to like not make it complicated. So he's just that's why he's probably telling you to like look at just.
Don't call her, don't make your voice say or just do it
And have you ever told him not to call? Have you ever told him? Have you ever told him to not call her and text her anymore? You know.
I haven't told him yet.
Well, you probably should too.
We just barely are.
Well, I mean, that should be something that, yeah, that should be something that you should fight for, and you should really not be in a position where someone else has all the leverage or the power. Even though I know you're probably obviously in a vulnerable position because you're pregnant, so it's like, yeah, you want baby daddy to be there, but it's like, you know,
That's why I'm setting boundaries. Like I told you that if he knows how to contact me. So, we started talking to talk and I left the rest of the time
right? Yeah, yeah. I do feel though that yeah, there's there, for lack of a better way of saying it, I think there's a heart there, and I think that he's being pulled back to you energetically. So, oh, I think he's being pulled back to you energetically. I think his heart is speaking up, and his emotions, and doing the right thing, and all that stuff. His conscience. So. Let me see. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. Let's see. Mm-hmm. It's a marathon. Let's see. Yes, I think you will. The Lover's card came out in the upright again. So again, remember we said that was that really kind of strong connection. So yeah, out of 78 cards, and I shuffled, that one came out again, and it came out earlier. Yeah, the Lover's card. So it's a very strong, message, I think, saying that yeah, you definitely will hear from him either today or sometime this week. And then the Hermit card came out in the reverse. That usually speaks about the home life, the home front, what's closest to you, near and dear. So it's usually our home and things like that. So I definitely feel as though you'll be hearing about that. As far as his plans, yeah, his plans to move and stuff. Yeah, definitely. And most importantly, try not to, worry it. I know that's easier said than done, but yeah, sometimes we have to hold space for that person to come to us.
I'm very hopeful that he's very calm. You take a long time to do something.
Right.
And it bothers me, and it bothers him that so hopeful that I have no.
Right. Yeah. No, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's something to you call it, a spiritual practice or something, but you could definitely grow patience. You could definitely, try to work at it too if you think it'll help. But yeah. Yeah. I could try. Yeah, for sure. I've done, yeah. Yeah, let me take a look. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. One second. Okay. I could see a boy. I could see a boy energy coming out here.
Yeah, I know. My daughter's the one that told me I was having a boy. She's like, yeah, she's the one that told me I was pregnant. I walked her to the long time, and she told me I was pregnant before I was pregnant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she
Wow.
also told my other friend that she was getting pregnant. She got pregnant. We grew like exactly the same month.
Oh my goodness gracious. Talented. That's awesome.
I feel like I'm having a boy, but I feel like my emotions and everything so strong. Like I'm so adamant about what I want.
Yeah. 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 Right. Yeah. 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 When you first asked, this kind of page energy came out again, and this is typically it's like a little prince energy. So definitely a boy. So yeah. 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 It's powerful. It's a powerful connection. Yeah. 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 Oh wow. Yeah, that'll definitely, pull daddy back for sure. For sure. So I hope things work out and all that good stuff for sure. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you think you would change your mind on that, or do you think it's best for things to? Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. It's hard. It's rough. But yeah. Yeah. How long has he been gone? Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. 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 Hmm. Yeah, because it's an expression of these kind of unmet. It's typically an expression of like, I know I was getting very complicated when I was talking about like our inner soul and our inner child, but that's typically like a child who's acting out. It's like you act out negatively or immaturely, and it's because you have to connect back to that. I don't know if it's self love or your heart, but you got to turn that light on, within yourself. So, you'll find his way. He'll find his way back home. I think it's just a part of the journey. Yeah. Yeah, I think you will. I think you will. Very welcome. No worries. No worries at all. Thank you so much. I appreciate your call. Thank you. All right. I'll talk to you. Feel free to call anytime.
The caller has the opportunity to purchase more.
Wow. Talked for half an hour. That's crazy.
Some were just because it was a cool American, maybe seen me on a few things, and some were real fans that really helped chaperone me around, which was cool. But there's a club called Sit Down Comedy Club that I did last week, and they said they slot me for 30 minutes, and they do about 90 minutes, and it was real fun. And they just, local references might be the one thing that gets in the way, but other than that, like they're very privy to what's going down, and it's great. I mean, there's a club in Sydney called the Comedy Store that is probably the best club out there, and it's there's tons of from Harlan to Tom Rhodes and Paulie and Arch Barker and guys, and it's just there's tons of American comics that have come through there, but they get it. It's probably you hear about also like Denmark and Sweden. There's other spots that are really thirsty for American tables, but Australia, they're as far as I know and have heard about the shows they watch in Tom Hopkinson, they're the most excited and the most like asking me questions about hey, so is Joe Rogan really canceled? Is he really that bad?
Is it, so how are their sensibilities? Because Australia's kind of interesting. When I grew up, there was a lot of Crocodile Dundee and Vegemite, just down under. Was it dude? It was like I thought the whole place was one big frat house, and then corn, and then COVID came around, and they went sort of nuts with lockdowns and rules, and then they seemed really scared during COVID. And so I was like, well, this doesn't feel like Jocko to me, or whoever, my picture of the Australian prototypical guy. But how are the audiences? Because, out here you can kind of feel it if you tell a joke, a little racial or a little something, you can feel that think there's tightening up a little bit. Are they more